The other thing I want to talk about, though, is Contrapoints. You may have heard of her. Big bread tuber. The odds that you've never heard of Contrapoints are basically zero. But just in case, sounds like he's gaslighting folks. Absolutely. Yeah, gaslighting is one of those terms where, in modern parlance, it basically just means I disagree with you. Sadly, gaslighting is so misused so often that's all it kind of means now. However, saying that Tariq Nasheed is gaslighting is I would say that's a fair use of the term. So bravo, Darth Shady, the one person who used gaslighting correctly this month. So yeah, coming back to ContraPoints, yesterday, no, 2 days ago. This is 2 days old. She tweeted that one of her famous videos, actually, I watched it, Incels, had been age restricted. Now, I don't see much added value in reading this thread. I'll very slowly scroll through it in case anyone watching this later wants to read it and can't. I'm gonna slowly scroll to the last tweet because, in essence, this thread is talking about how YouTube's TOS is inconsistently enforced, which is absolutely true, and they have incentive to do that. More on that shortly. And yeah, and she's in a fortunate position because she has a Patreon. And honestly, I found this weird because you know, I'm not monetized, but from what I hear of people who are, whenever they complain, a common theme that arises is that monetized videos are going to make the overwhelming bulk of their money from ads within like the first 24 to 48 hours, and then after that, it's kind of like this reverse exponential slope, and it kind of flat lines out and the pennies trickle in over time. ContraPoints' incels video is years old. So yeah, I'm not sure what the big deal is from like a financial standpoint. However, the big thing is this tweet right here. Free speech should be reclaimed as an essential leftist issue. We should not surrender the most fundamental civil right to Google LLC in the name of deplatforming rightists and curtailing harassment. It's not worth the cost. Now, Jesus, the what baffles me about this video, what baffles me about that tweet is like, of all people, you know how the left, I hate to put it so bluntly, but the left as a whole are really bad at optics. Even when they're right, they frequently post things that'll make me fucking cringe, and kind of want to hang out with Nazis, to be honest. And I fucking resent that. By the way, I'm not. Yeah, whenever a leftist makes me cringe and makes me kind of want to hang out with alt writers, I resent them for that. That's not a good thing. But Natalie ContraPoints is generally like aware of this kind of things. Like by the standards of people on the left, ContraPoints fucking knows this shit. And to see her tweeting this, like, it's such, you're opening yourself up to the obvious critique of, oh well, now that it affects you, you think that Google has too much power. Like, what the fuck? I don't get how she could tweet this without realizing the obvious counter critique. Maybe I'm the dog here. Maybe this is such good optics that it's flying over my head and it looks stupid from my perspective, but I don't get it. Like the right has been complaining about big tech and deplatforming for years, and the left actually this is pretty funny. The left would tend to, where is it? Yeah, it's a private platform, that kind of thing. I myself tweeted this a couple of days ago, like, you know lefties are really big on private enterprise when they're defending why someone they don't like got deplatformed. Uh, yeah, it's such a weird turnaround for this, and sadly, I hate to share Stone Toss videos, but let me just find it here instead of scrolling through all this. Well, that's a shame. All right, well, one of the replies was the Stone Toss video of this boulder just crushing people, and the last person in front of the boulder is like, "Cancel culture has gone too far." And yeah, that's it's very easy to frame that tweet this way, because that's kind of what she's saying. It's like, you know, we should not surrender the most fundamental civil right to Google. Like, how is that not it? It's weird. And like, again, this isn't a case of cancel culture at all, even though Natalie's been canceled several times. What this is like, it's a subcategory of demonetization, which is kind of the same thing. Yeah, I don't have an ending for this segment, but thank you for watching. Uh, Hit the like button if you like the video. I do these streams every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, and yeah, let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you soon.